Hello guys and welcome back to new from my channel. Today it is time for the start of Season 6, as well as the final season of Mario Kart Deluxe on this channel. This is gonna act as some sort of a goodbye season for this game because, well, this game has been out for 8 years, or, well, probably more like 11 years because it is just a port of Mario Kart 8 with double the content because of the boosted course pass, but still, it is basically just a port of a Wii U game that has been out for more than 11 years, I think, at this point. We really need a new Mario Kart, and, well, it is coming, hopefully around May, June, something like that. I have no idea when the Switch 2 will release, but hey, Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart X or whatever it's going to be called is looking like it's going to be the launch title for the Switch 2, which I am extremely excited about. I really cannot wait any longer, but I have to because, well, April 2nd is going to be the direct for the Switch 2, and then it's probably going to be a couple more months until the release of the Switch 2. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's going to take still a while. So before the Switch 2 released, I thought it would be fun to play this game one more time as sort of like a tribute to how fun and how good it has been over the past couple of years, especially for me because this is still my all-time favorite Mario Kart game. I highly doubt Mario Kart X or Mario Kart 9 is going to surpass this game in terms of quality and track selection and stuff like that, because, I mean, it has 96 tracks. It's really hard to beat that, but maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know, we'll have to see when Mario Kart X releases. But for now, I'm going to be doing a 10-episode season before the Switch 2 releases, and I've been already talking for way too long, so let's get into it. Alright, so of course we'll do a versus race and start off with Yoshi in this episode. For this episode, I thought we were just gonna do 4 races like we normally do for these episodes of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I am not just going to be doing 4 races with nothing else this season. I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit during this entire season by doing some challenges like I did for Season 2. Like playing with Joy-Cons swapped, or playing with just one Joy-Con, or playing with the screen flipped, or anything like that. If you know some challenge ideas I could do, please let me know and I'll be happy to do them. But for this first episode, I thought we're just going to start off things easily. We'll just do our usual settings and let's go get started. Alright, starting off with GBA Mario Circuit. It has been a while since I've played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I did record like some footage for an upcoming video, which is probably not going to come out this year, but maybe next year. And by that hint, you can probably guess what kind of video it will be. But anyway, not gonna spoil anything because that would ruin the fun of it. I already saw Link. That's not a good start. But hey, maybe Link will be nice to me this season. I don't think so, because when has Link ever been nice to me? Or was that not Link? I don't know. But I mean, I don't know, besides Yoshi, if there's any other like fully green clothed character. Not that Yoshi has clothes, but, well, he does have clothes. He has shoes. Are shoes clothes? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, this track, it's not bad, definitely. It's it's decent for a circuit track, but in the scope of this whole game, it's definitely not one of the best or one of the better tracks. But it's still nothing too bad. I think people are a little bit too harsh on tracks like these, that they automatically say it's kind of eh. I mean, it is just a circuit track, but I personally think this track is pretty good for a circuit track. You know, this whole thing going on with the anti-gravity is pretty cool. There's quite a bunch of turns for a circuit track. It's not just like a figure 8 or whatever, like other shapes. It's pretty cool. Well, cool, not really, but you know what I mean. It's not bad for a circuit. Anyway, but yeah, it has been a while since I've played this game. Probably a couple of months, but I'm ready to go once again. I mean, playing this game for me is like riding a bike. You never forget it. And it's ironic because I'm also riding a bike, motor, scooter, whatever it is. Anyway, Big Blue, one of the best. We go from a okay track to immediately one of the best in the game. I do think this track, I don't know, so something I noticed when people predicted tracks for Mario Kart X or 9 or whatever, they always pick this track, which doesn't really make sense to me because this is honestly kind of a complex track to bring back for, at least for like the 16 normal retro tracks in the game. Maybe, I mean, maybe it will serve well as like a finale track to the retro tracks, or hey, this is just a theory or a possibility. What the fuck am I doing, man? Oh my god, I'm so trash. 12th place. It's been a while since I've been at 12th. Holy shit. But I mean, this track could work as like if it's going to be brought back as DLC. Which, I mean, if Nintendo isn't going to release DLC for Mario Kart 9, I have no idea what they are smoking. Because, I mean, the Booster Course Pass was a huge success. Probably, like, one of the best sold DLCs of all time. I have no idea, actually. I don't know the stats. But, I mean, just the amount of content the BCP brought to this game. And, I mean, it has sold so well. Like, it basically doubled the content in this game. I mean, not exactly doubled because there was like 40 characters before this. There's not like 80, 90 characters now. There's not 16 battle tracks, which is honestly a shame. They should have brought a little bit more battle tracks to this game, because not that the 8 battle tracks we do have are bad or it's not enough. It would have been nice, you know, just bring back like 2 extras so we have a nice 10 like in Wii. But anyway, yeah, Daisy Circuit, always a nice track. I think this is still my favorite circuit of all time. But maybe that like Mario Bros circuit track in Mario Kart 9 is going to change things, because it did look pretty interesting for circuit standards. Like, it was in sort of a wasteland or desert setting, which, I mean, normally desert tracks don't get the best reputation. But I honestly think they're a little bit overhated. I mean, you do have some stinkers like Dry Desert from Double Dash. That one sucks. Desert Hills from Mario Kart DS is honestly really boring and forgettable. But then you have stuff like Dry Ruins from Mario Kart Wii. That's how the track is called, right? That one is pretty good. Shy Guy Bazaar, of course, is also really good from Mario Kart 7. Bone Dry Dunes from Mario Kart 8 from this game is a little bit generic, but I think it gets a little bit more hate than it should, because honestly, difficulty-wise, Bone Dry Dunes is really, really good. Like, the difficulty is on spot, and especially for a desert. And it also looks so much more interesting than basically any other desert track besides Shy Guy Bazaar. And I think Bone Dry Juice is a little bit overhated, in my opinion. It's still not a great track. I'm not here to defend that track like my life depends on it. But is it really that bad? I don't think so. I think it's a well-designed track with more than enough going on, honestly. Like Bone Piranha Plants, you have Dry Bones, pretty difficult track layout. But anyway, Daisy Cruiser. I remember when Wave 5 was revealed that this was the track I was the least excited for. And well, we all know how Wave 5 turned out with Sunset Wilds, and yeah. It's also really weird, like, in my ranking every track from this game, I put Sunset Wilds at like 70 or something. I have no idea, actually. Like, around 70, I think. 74, I don't know. I should have put it a little bit lower, to be honest, because, like, yeah, it looks beautiful, it's still fun, but they removed literally the main gimmick of the track, and that is what made it so good in the original. Well, so good, that's what made it stand out. I didn't say it was, I mean, of course, Super Mario Kart and Super Circuit tracks they're just there, honestly. Like, of course you have like River Road in this game, which is still one of the best tracks in the game, if I'm being honest. But then you also have stuff like Cheeseland, which sucks in this game. Or well, it doesn't suck. I've grown to like it a little bit more over time, but it's still not a good track. Like, just the fact that basically the entire track is a shortcut is just totally unfair. It's probably the most unfair track in the entire game, and probably also, yeah, that basically. Anyway, that was the full races. That was incredibly fast. But hey, it is 200cc after all. So yeah, that was it for this episode already. Like I said, I'm gonna do much more interesting episodes down the line. Next episode is already gonna be a challenge. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, more of that fancy stuff. And yeah, like I said, I hope to see you in the next video. And as always, whoa, what the fuck did I just do? I hit my chin. Goodbye.